Alright, you ready to watch someone get absolutely trashed here? So, they Fatal Grudge, which means that Devil deals 1 extra point of damage to us, then we have to sacrifice a creature, they get to also draw a card. Hello Daily Drafters, today is Monday, May the 2nd, and thanks for joining me for today's Daily Draft. We will hop into what I think is going to be our 4th draft here on the channel for Streets of New Capenna. Thanks so much for tuning in today. If you are a subscriber, as always, thank you again. And if you are not a subscriber, we'd love to have you as a part of the family. We are somewhere in the 80s as far as subscriber count goes, and we are marching toward 100. We'd love to have you along, so go ahead and click that red subscribe button attached to or underneath this video. It's absolutely free, so no reason not to. And you'll then have access to the most consistent high-quality MTG Limited content on YouTube. As we dive into this pack here, I thought that was Broker's Ascendancy. It's still pretty good, but it's not quite Broker's Ascendancy. There's also just Murder here. So I think it's between like Lagrella, Endless Detour, and Murder. I think I'm just going to take the Murder because we don't want to pigeonhole ourselves so much into 3-color cards this early. Run Out of Town is pretty good as well. We'll just take the Murder here. This is the 3rd format here on the channel. We started with Crimson Vow back in November. This is when the channel started, and this is the 3rd format. And if you don't know anything about me, it's that the first week or two, I am not particularly outstanding at a new format. So we are currently a bit under 50%, I think, as far as our win percentage, and we are looking to up that as we go forward here. So we've got Courtyard, Masked Bandits, Corpse Appraiser, Inspiring Overseer, I think is the best card here. And maybe it's worth taking over Corrupt Court Official. In fact, I think it is. Black-White is not a specific deck you want to be into. So there's maybe not a chance we play Murder and Overseer in the same deck unless we are specifically Obscura with very good mana fixing. But the next best is Corrupt Court Official, which is good with Murder, don't get me wrong. But this card is just so good. It's just so good. So we're going to take this here and see where that goes. Cleanup Crew is also ridiculous. 6 mana, 6/6, basically gain 4 life, but when you need to destroy a target artifact or enchantment, it's also very good for that. There's Maestro's Theater and Cabaret Courtyard, which are both very good too. And maybe it's worth taking Maestro's Theater or something, but I think I'm going to land on Cleanup Crew here. And the only thing is green-white would be the deck that this Overseer and Cleanup Crew would go into. But I'm going to take that, and if we get cut off a black, then we're just missed out on a Murder, and that's not the end of the world. All right, so there's our first Gathering Throng, which is pretty good. Might be worth speculating on this early. There's also a Ballroom Brawlers, which is pretty good. Kaldaya Strongarm is a card I like. Rocco seems decent. I think I'm going to take my first Gathering Throng and see if we can kind of gather all of the Throngs and go instead of a green-white creatures alliance kind of thing. So I'm going to take my first Gathering Throng here. Next we have Metropolis Angel, 4 mana, 3/1 flyer. Can draw cards when creatures with counters on them attack. There's a 2-drop in Civic Gardener, which is like meh, whatever. Snooping Newsy, Glamorous Outlaw. I mean, we're not really happy about many of these cards here. I think I'm just going to take the Gardener to stay green-white for now, and then see where that goes. Alright, 5 mana 4/4, when it attacks or blocks, it gets +X/+X, where X is the greatest power among other creatures. Power and or toughness among other creatures you control. That seems pretty good, to be honest. I don't think we're going to want to be a Glittermonger deck, necessarily. Revelation of Power could be pretty good. Echo Inspector seems decent, but I'm going to take the green card here in Muscle. Then we see Voice of the Vermin, It's a 4-mana 2/2 with a shield counter, and whenever it attacks, target creature gets +2 or gets base power and toughness 4/4. It's pretty good, but 4-mana 2/2 body is just not great. I mean, I do like light 'em up. Dig up the body's fine. Backup agent is not particularly great. I guess I'll take the Voice of the Vermin here. Over like backup agent. I don't think I want to dip into red necessarily just yet. Obscura Storefront can find plains, island, or swamp. I mean, I don't think I care about any of these. What does this card even do? 2 mana, +2/+0. Yeah, why is this in this set? Most Wanted. It's a flash combat trick. I think I'm just going to take the land. Here we've got Spara's Adjudicators if we want to dip into like brokers maybe. There's also Run Out of Town for the same thing. Both of these are pretty good, but I think I'll take the Spara's Adjudicators. Wow. Corrupt Court Official came all the way back. I guess I'll speculate on that here. I mean, everything else is very meh, so we'll just take the Corrupt Court Official and see if black is open. Fake Your Own Death. I don't think we're going to be faking our death in this deck. I guess I'll just take the backup agent here as a creature. Yeah, we'll just put that in the sideboard. Obscura, Revelation of Power. Or Obscura Initiate. I think we'll take the Revelation. I don't think we're leaning blue very much right now. Alright, cut the profits. We will not be cutting the profits. Patch Up. Can return some creatures, but we don't have great synergies with that right now. Cabaretti Charm could be pretty good. It is very good. If we're green-white, we can splash a little bit of red for that. Celebrity Fencer. 4 mana 3/2 Alliance. Put a 1/1 counter on it is pretty good. But I don't know how many creatures. I think we just want the Cabaretti Charm. And we could try to look to splash that in like a green-white deck here. Okay, so there's Knockout Blow, 3 mana. Basically 1 mana, deal 4 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. You gain 2 life as long as it's red, which is every time it's been cast on me and my creatures have been red. Refuse to Yield, no thank you. Glittermonger, I mean, it's a decent defensive creature, and it creates treasures. Rakish Reveler. I think I'm going to take the Knockout Blow here. I don't think we're looking to be like a particularly aggressive green-white deck. Here's our second Throng. That's good. We'd love to get at least 3 of these. So we'll take the Throng here. And we're kind of towing the line between Cabaretti and brokers, which is how you want to draft this format. Kind of find an allied color pair and see if you can splash a card or 2 from one of the families, some powerful card. But Cleanup Crew is just a house in this format. So, Riveteer's Ascendancy. Whenever you sack a creature, you return... No, I don't think that's for us. Capenna Express, also not. There's no white cards in this pack. And there's only 1 green card, so this is not great news for us. Guess we'll just take a Halo Scarab and be very upset with it. There's Girder Goons. Is there a world where we're like base black-white or something? I don't know. We know this is probably going to make our deck, so we'll just take this here. Darling of the Masses. There we go. There's a good green-white card. 4 mana 2/4. Other citizens get +1/+0, and when it attacks, you create a citizen. We currently have 7 citizens, so that's great. Riveteer's Overlook would be good to get. No, wait, no. Brokers would be the good one. Prize Fight. Yeah, Prize Fight would be good as well, but I think I'm going to take Darling of the Masses here. Probably the ship has sailed on black, so we'll just put those into the sideboard and see if we want to splash Cabaretti or Adjudicators. Alright, so here we've got Kaldaya Strong Arm, High Rise Sawjack, Rocks Pummeler, Buy Your Silence, think I'll take the Sawjack here as a way to protect ourselves against some flyers. It's another citizen. Yeah, I'll take the Sawjack as some flying protection. Riveteer's Overlook, again, the wrong land. Guess I'll take Kaldia's Strong Arm this time. I do like this card. It's been pretty good, to be honest. Adjudicators. No. We already have one. I don't even know if we want to play that one. Rafine's Informant is a decent enough 2-drop, I guess. Waterfront District's not for us. So we're looking for Cabaret Courtyards. We're looking for green-white lands. Some ways to splash red if we need. All right, Patch Up. No. Dapper Shieldbait. No. Most Wanted. No. Guess I'll take Most Wanted for the sideboard. I doubt we're going to play this. Maybe it's worth it. I don't know. We have 14 creatures. Dapper Shieldmate is the only card we could even consider. Same thing here. I think red-black was possibly the correct deck for our seat. We got a third to last pick Forge Boss. We saw a lot of body droppers here. Maestro's Theater can get a mountain. Yeah, that's the exact ones we don't need. And Shattered Seraph, no thank you. Okay. All right. Rafine Scheming Seer is a great one. However, don't think it's for us. I don't think we can cast that card. So we have Bouncer's Beatdown. Deals X damage to target creature. Planeswalker where X is greatest power. Among creatures you control. Costs 2 less for a black. I think we're going to take Bouncer's Beatdown here. There's Attended Socialite as another 2-drop. But this one seems pretty good. Black is kind of among the best colors in this set so far, in my opinion. There are a lot of people playing black, so this has a lot of good targets a lot of the time. I think we'll take that here. And Gala Greeters, yes please. 2 mana 1/1 Alliance. Put a 1/1 counter on it, or create a tap treasure, or gain 2 life. You'd love to see it. Price Fight would not be bad. Broker's Hideout wouldn't be bad. We don't necessarily have to splash one of these if we don't want to, but yeah, we're going to take Gala Greeters here. Pretty easy. All right, and now we have Kaldia's Strong Arm. Citizen's Crowbar has been decent. It's 2 mana for like effectively a 2/2 that has a little bit of upside where you can sacrifice this to kill a problematic artifact or enchantment. And then 2 mana to equip to give something +1/+1. Not bad. Over like Kaldia's Strong Arm. That could be wrong. This could be better. But I'm actually going to take the Crowbar. It's impressed me so far. All right, Strong Arm, Celebrity Fencer, Backup Agent, Skycrier. We have 15 creatures. And I doubt we're playing that, and maybe not even this. And definitely not that. 14 creatures. I think I'm going to take the Fencer. Fencer in a very high heavy creature deck can be quite good. Okay, so here's Glittermonger and Buy Your Silence, Backup Agent, Warm Welcome. Warm Welcome does create a creature for Alliance triggers. It also finds more creatures. Probably don't want the combat trick. Yeah, I think we can take this over Glittermonger. It does find more creatures in the deck. And then here's a Glittermonger anyway, over Luxurious Libation, I think. It's a nice defensive creature. I mean, we're just going to kind of just flood the board with creatures with this style of deck. And then maybe we can get in with like Darling in the Masses kind of pumping some things and Cleanup Crew and all that kind of stuff. All right, so another Fencer, another Voice of the Vermin. I think I want another Fencer. This is the kind of card that can be a finisher for us. If we kind of run out of gas and all we keep drawing is more creatures, this one can do very, very well. Most Wanted's the only card we could consider. We only got 2 Gathering Throngs, which is not great. Would have loved one more. Gilded Pinions actually could be a decent little win con in this deck. With as many creatures as we have, we could just send them to the sky here. Combat Trick, Combat Trick. Don't think we'll play either of them. Quick Draw Dagger could also be decent. We're at 17 creatures with a couple like combat tricks and equipment that can help us push some damage through. Not really combat tricks, but like, ooh, love to see a Kaldaya Strong Arm come back here. Curve is not looking so bad. I don't know if it's worth playing 2 Gathering Throngs, but we would have to cut it for a non-creature, and I'm not sure I'm willing to do that. Okay, so 17 lands I think is okay. Do we have any ways to like kind of get rid of some lands? Not really. So maybe 16 is worth it, but what would we run instead? Maybe just a random combat trick or something? You have 18 creatures right now, which is good. I think I'm willing to go 17 because we have double strong arm, muscle, and cleanup crew. We just have to cut a card now. We could just cut, yeah, maybe just cut a land, to be honest. I mean, I know we have the 6-drop, but we have no way to protect against flood with this deck. Like, if we just draw 7 lands with this deck, I think we're just dead. So, I think we're just going to run it back like this. And kind of be a little bit underwhelmed again with the quality of the deck that we ended up with. It's a nice little beetle brooch sorts of thing there. Yeah, I'm not super thrilled about this deck necessarily. It's not really an aggro deck, and it's not really a control deck. It's like weirdly mid-range. Yeah, gosh, here's all of our expensive cards. We are on the draw, so we could potentially draw a land, find another Gathering Throng, and then trade this one off. All right, warm welcome. All right, gonna have to find a land here, hopefully. There's a land. So what are we gonna discard? Quick Draw Dagger, I guess. Yeah, I'll just discard that, get the counter. Next turn we can play Throng and find the other one. Pray we don't draw it. When it dies, make a treasure. Alright, well. Guess we'll go ahead and threaten that here. Resolves, and I think we're just going to play this because drawing our second throng would be awful, so I want to make sure we can go find it. This one is unique from other ones that we've seen recently, in that this one you can get any number of them, which is really good. Yeah, that's a problem. So we can play Voice of the Vermin and basically trade a Throng for this, if they want to attack. I think I'll do that. But we'd trade a shield counter and a Throng for that if they chose to attack with it. Now if they have removal, then they create a devil and kind of destroy us. Oh, it's tapped and attacking as well. Forgot about that. Alright, no removal. And there they go with the antics. Alright. Alright, guess we play Gala Greeters here. I don't know what we're going to do about that Pugilist, though. We can play Warm Welcome at instant speed to maybe, like, negate the effect of this devil. Like, we block this one and then play Warm Welcome, get an Alliance trigger, get a 1/1 counter on this. I mean, I don't know what we're doing about this. Again, that's a problem. It's gonna keep making devils. Okay. Yeah, make another devil. We'll block here, and then see if they try to kill the Gala Greeters with the trigger. Okay, good choice, good choice. Oh my gosh, another one. All right. Guess we take the 4/4. Glittermonger could be decent. Just to get us some more treasure. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Glittermonger here. I think I'm gonna put a 1/1 counter on this. I guess we just slam this, and we can destroy this instead of gaining 4 life. I think I'm going to do that. Let's So get another counter here. And no attacks. This is kind of rotting in our hand because of these devils that they're making. Yeah, that happens. Oh, gosh. Okay, we'll go here. And I guess trade for one of these. Take 6. Hope they don't have another combat trick, because if they kill this cleanup crew, then I think we're just toast. That's not good, so they have a way to deal 1 more damage. Yep, they'll sacrifice that to kill this, so they will kill it. Oh, just brutal. Are you kidding me? Alright, well, we lose now. And we can't even double spell. So that was quite the turn. Quite the turn. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sacrificing. Yeah, so we just lose. Can't do anything about it. Do they see it? I'm sure they do. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I could just sacrifice the devil to kill us anyway, so. Alright, let's not have the same thing happen again here. Okay, keepable hand here with Gardener or Crowbar. I think I'll start with Gardener here. Could potentially open up an extra mana next turn if things work out. Alright, so we'll do this here. And then we'll attack. We'll untap this. Totally fine if they trade. Alright. I think I can then just move this over. Because the 1/1 still lines up well enough against the veteran. Okay. Did we lose? I don't think we lost to that opponent last time. Yeah, hit us for 5. You did the thing. Now it's locked down. So we'll go ahead and hit them for 6. This is a card I really hope to never lose to in the format. It just seems awful. Celebrity Fencer. Okay. So we can flash in Quick Draw Dagger here. Let's go ahead and untap itself. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we don't have lethal. So I guess we'll just go to damage. And then play a 4-5. Or we can spread the wealth, I guess. Put it on like this thing. Yeah, why not? Now they're at 5 and they have effectively tapped down their own creature 2 turns in a row. Okay, gain a life. Let's see what else you do here. Sky Crier. Counter. Lackey, put a counter. Okay. Is that lethal? So if we put this in, attack with everything. 1, 2, 3 they could block and they would take 6, but they would gain 1. So no, it's not lethal. So we can blitz this and then not quite have enough to also do dagger. Yeah, I think I'm still just going to blitz this though. They can eat something and they have to get rid of like the rest of their board. We could also just quick draw dagger and like eat the fencer probably. And then next turn we can still blitz that. Yeah, they don't have good blocks like this at all. So we'll untap itself, I guess. So this will put them to 1, but that's not good enough. Okay, go to damage. They're at 2. And I guess now we can just play another another creature here. Put the counters on this thing. And now they're effectively dead. Thanks for playing Cement Shoes. That really helped. 3 mana. Keep your home. Basically, 3 mana, deal 5, sacrifice a creature. This is almost how that played out this game. Okay. That is tapped down. Now they have a lifelinker. Okay. Yep. All right. Thank you. On to game 3. Okay, on the play here, we have 2 drop, 3 drop, or 2 if we want to do this one. So we'll keep this here. I think I'm going to... I'll just play Crowbar here. That way if they play an artifact or something, we have the out to want to kill it if we need to. Okay. Witty Roastmaster. Alright, I think I'm going to risk not playing this so that we can do a double spell here. So I'm going to put the counter on the Sawjack. And then get in there with it. And then we can play Informant. Discarding probably just the land here. Don't necessarily need that counter. Okay, whenever you cast a multicolored spell, create a treasure, then you can pay Wooburg. I don't know about that one. Alright, so now we can do Throng plus equip this thing. So submit one. Equip the crowbar here so it has attacks. And then get him with all of it. Okay, they will take 7. Another Roastmaster. Fine by me. Ooh, Gaelic Readers. You love to see that. Alright, so they could double block the Sawjack, but then they're taking 7. Yeah, just get in there. Fine by me. Then we'll do these two. Yeah, we'll put a counter on it and decline because we have no more. Alright, no board wipe. One time. Alright, well, what do you got? I'm going to make you have it. Okay, they'll murder that. And then die. And then we'll murder them. Alright, well, that worked out to plan. They didn't really do much, but cool by me. Alright, on the play with Civic Gardener here. Would love to draw a 3-drop so we can curve out, but not a hand we're in the business of mulliganing. Unfortunately, Gardener doesn't let us kind of ramp to 4. Well, that is a 3-drop, but not quite what I was looking for. So I'll just have to pass here, because we want to use this as a combat trick. So next turn I'll probably play Fencer and then go from there. Okay, so no plays. Do they have a counterspell? Nope. Alright. It's all good. No plays on 3 or 2. There goes Fencer. It's still going to gain the counters, though, so that's important. Let's go ahead and just play Glittermonger. So at some point, we can free this from the ransom if we ever get it up to 7 mana. Alright, they have a 4/5. We'll play Darling of the Masses. And then pass here. Alright, they got all kinds of mana. They have Wooburg? Maybe. Make a treasure. Play a land. I think I want to get flying down. Or at least try to here. They're going to do something. They have 6 lands and 5 cards in hand, so maybe they'll kill this, but we have to try to start doing something here. Oh, they're just going to draw a card. Okay, wow. What do you have over there? So we'll get, it doesn't have reach. Nope. Okay. Create a 1/1. Get an alliance trigger. Go to damage. And then I think we can just play a Halo Scarab here. And next turn we could technically just free this up and attack if it's good. If that's good enough for us. Just gotta hope they don't have a board wipe. Okay, don't care about that. Don't care about that. Okay. So do we free up our Celebrity Fencer and give them a card? It has great attacks. They kind of have to block it. Let's see. If we free this up and attack with it, they would take 9 if they didn't block it. And let's say they blocked this plus this. That would be Xaxes. So they do have to block the Celebrity Fencer with something. And the next turn we still have a blitzed strong arm coming in. We could also play it a little bit slower. And just like play the strong arm. Get a couple counters here. That seems pretty good as well. Then we can flash in the dagger. Let's see. So, yeah, we do this, untaps a land. Yeah, let's just do that. Go it a little bit slower. So we'll go here, get another alliance, go to combat here and here. We'll untap this. Yep. And then we'll just use these. And we are just praying that they don't have a board wipe here. That would be awful. Alright, good. That's how this deck's supposed to work. Okay, on the play, but this is a bit of an awkward hand, but we do have Informant to loot to find a green. So I'm going to keep it for that reason. I think my favorite type of hand to keep is awkward hands. Alright, Cabaretti. I feel like that's a decent enough matchup for us. Let's play Informant. And get rid of Dagger. That's a card we can cast, though. Maybe Beatdown? Or we're playing Overseer next turn. Yeah, I'm just going to do the Dagger here. That way we can play Overseer next turn and try to find a green. Alright, let's go to combat and hit them for 2 and draw a card. There's our green. Can blitz in the strong arm next turn if it's worth it to put the counters on the Overseer maybe. Have a 4/3 flyer. think you might want to be blitzing in this format kind of when you run out of gas and still have decent attacks with them, so you can kind of get some points of damage through. Ooh, black. All right, that'll make beat down better. Get some points of damage through and then still refill your hand. Create a treasure. All right. Strong Arm blitzed, putting it here would be good as well, because that kind of blanks what they have going on. They can't really attack or block anything here. And we get in for 9. They could just chump too. Okay, no, go to 9. Not bad, but our hand is a bit 3-drop heavy right now. Okay, so Bouncer's Beatdown's gonna do good work on that. Gala Greeters is very good. So let's attack with both. Okay. If we do this now, it is a 2-for-1, but we can't cast anything else in our hand. Yeah, because they're gonna enter. It's gonna kill this. They're gonna enter the battlefield again. They're gonna get another 1/1. They're gonna get a 2/1 and another treasure, and that's just too much. So let's do X damage to target creature, where X is okay. Yeah, like I said, it's not very mana efficient or anything, but they get too much value out of that. We got our 2-for-1, so we're just gonna kind of take our 2-for-1 and go on with it. Jewel Thief, yeah. Alright, we'll play the plains here. We'll get in with both. They have to block. Probably going to double block Informant. Yep, fine with that. Then we play Greeters, followed by Throng. Okay. Next turn we have 6 mana, so we can go Throng and Sawjack. This will be a 4/4. So this is a moment where you probably don't see it, but they're probably pretty constrained on mana in their hand. They do have the treasure, but I mean, I mentioned this in a couple drafts ago when we started 4-1 and then ended up going... There's a land. Ended up going 4-3 because of mana issues. They're probably a little bit constrained on mana trying to play full 3 colors, whereas we're just a very streamlined 2-color deck and got the win there. So I think that's going to be super important going forward. Well, as good as this hand is, if this was like a plains, it'd be amazing. But we can't keep it. This is very, very similar hand here. I think we're going to keep this, put back Voice of the Vermin, probably. And then I think I'm going to start on Gala Greeters. I know it exposes it to removal, but get the value of the Alliance trigger on turn 3. Awkward to draw the 6-drop right now, but what you gonna do? wonder if it's worth making a treasure instead of getting a +1/+1 counter here. Might be. Let's see what we find. I think I'm going to take the treasure, actually. Yeah, for that reason. And then I'll get rid of this stupid thing. And then get him for 1. So now we can at least cast Sawjack next turn. Okay, so there's the murder. Civic Gardener worth playing? If they play any X3, then this is just completely blanked. Yeah, but I'd rather use my treasure to get one of these out. These are more important, so I'm gonna play the Gardener. Would have loved to keep Gala Greeters around, but... Ooh, nothing. Okay, well, I guess... Now at this point, we're gonna play this out. Let's go to combat first. I'll untap this. Uh-oh, they have something. Kill shot. Kill shot. Okay. Guess we have to do this and hope we draw out of this mana situation going on. Okay, we're going to have to return something to our hand now. Probably this, and then we can't even play it again unless we draw land. Okay. Yep. And this is how it ends. We were 4-1 a couple days ago, and then lost to Mana Screw. Let's see if we start 4-1 today and then lose to Mana Screw again. Oh, and then a wonderful, a 4-6. Okay, go ahead. 13 cards, 2 lands. Echo Inspector as a flyer. Yep. Alright, gonna lose to Mana Screw. Well, not even Screw, we're just, like... we have our colors. Just don't have enough of them. Okay. Guess we're playing this. Can at least block the Echo Inspector. They don't kill it. Okay. +2/+0 as long as it blocks a creature with flying, so we'll trade that off. And then a 4/4 flyer. That we're going to have to hold up Knockout Blow to kill. Alright, we're surviving here. Somehow. Yeah. Do your worst. Alright, they did nothing with 7 mana. Okay, take 4. This can't be blocked for 1 mana. Okay. Yeah, that's a problem. Yeah, so we're just going to die to a Sewer Crocodile here. But we were never winning this game when we got screwed on 2 mana for like 6 turns. Oh, that's nice. Decline. Do we even have a way to deal with that in our deck? I don't think we do. That won't do it. Alright, Mana Screw to the rescue. Let's come on back here. Alright, on the play. We'll keep it. Crowbar or Gardener. Fencer, Glittermonger. We got some things here. I think I'm going to play Gardener here, because next turn we can have access to 4 mana to play both of these. Okay. So let's do this. I think I'll play the backup agent first, put the counter on the Gardener. Attack with it, untap this, and then play this. Have not been very impressed with Voice of the Vermin just yet. Just seems way too expensive. Jewel Thief? Yeah, you win. GG. Okay. We can equip this over here to have a good attack, but that wastes our whole turn. I'd rather just trade. Okay. What you got? What does that one do? Alliance. Target creature can't block. Second time, it has to attack. Ugh, Gala Greeters. It's good, but we're choked. Choked on mana here. Okay, fine by me. I think we'll still play it. But, I mean, need the land. Probably, if we draw a land, I'm probably playing Glittermonger just so we can have access to some treasure. Nope. So we can kill this thing. Or we could just play a Gathering Throng. I'm going to play the Gathering Throng, get the treasure off of the Gala Greeters here. Oh, they have murder? No! Stop it! Okay, we at least got the trigger. We'll decline. And then we'll get in for 2 here. Deals 1 damage to target creature that's blocking it. Okay. So we can't block that creature next turn. It's theoretically good against their deck. They have a lot of black lands out. There's the murder. Must have top decked it, because they probably would have done it in response to us casting Gathering Throng, but they didn't. Alright. Let's go to combat first. And just go here, because they can pump this once. Okay, go to damage, and I think we have to play Glittermonger to try to get some treasures here at some point. Don't know how we're getting through that. That's one way, I guess, but still missing lands. It is black. Greatest power among creatures you control. I guess we just play Gilded Opinions here. Create a treasure their end of the turn. Go ahead. Vigilance Menace. That's a good one. Okay, so do we want a 2-for-1 ourselves with the Gathering Throng? Like block it and then use this to do it as well? I mean, this is a very big problem for us, so I think we might have to. It's got Menace too. God. Alright, take 5 for now. Got damage. Ooh, okay. Draw 4, lose 4. Interesting strategy with us having a Gilded Pinions on the battlefield. There's another land. So we have 6 mana right now. I think I might use it all just to put this on here. See if they want to kill it. None of this is reach, right? Yeah. See if they want to kill it or not. Okay. Technically lethal next turn. If we want to move this over and hit them for 4. So I'm going to use everything to get a Fencer down. Because now we still have 5 mana next turn from the treasure from Glittermonger, so we could blitz this in. We could beat down this and still move this over. Okay, they'll get that counter there. All right, yeah. Got a double Masked Bandit's power. No, double Jetmir's Fixer's power. Okay. I think I'm okay taking 6. Could also just trade. But the Fencer's going to get pretty good here. I think I'm just going to take 6. Let's play another random creature. Nope. They're still getting priority. And it's not this, because they can't activate that. So we can blitz this in and still have beatdown up for one of these creatures. And that should probably do it, I think. So we'll put the counter here. Now there's 2 lethal threats here. And we can kill Orfeo with either of them. So what happens if we go for beatdown Fencer here and they kill Fencer? They block. Well, then they just die to Throng. So we'll attack with everything. And then we will... Oh no, because it's not a fight. It does damage. So we'll kill Orfeo, because they have to have 2 removal spells here. So that should probably do it, I would think. And it did. Alright, close one there. Masked Bandits. Good card. Okay, on the play here, we have a 2-drop into 3-drop that finds us another one, even if we don't find another land. So we have a decent little hand here. Yeah, Expendable Lackey's a really good one. I want the counter, but I don't want to discard any of these, so feels bad, but Lackey just wrecking our hand right now. That's pretty good, but I think I'm going to lead on Throng here. Make sure we don't draw our other one. So we can get the draw card off of it. I think I'm just going to get rid of this one now, to be honest. They have 2 1/1s. It lines up so badly. I don't think it's worth blitzing this. So I'm just going to play this here. Do we have any 1-drops? I don't think we do. So let's just do this. And no attacks. Okay. We have a Menace 4/2. Getting rid of Corrupt Court Official. Interesting. Okay, so Gala Greeters would be good with 6 mana, so I think I'm just going to lead on Freelance Muscle here. So that I can start attacking as a 6/6. Or even a 9/9 next turn if we put this down. Put the counters on it. Alright, they're just going to kill it. Okay. Okay, no blocks. That's pretty good here. For only 1 mana. So we could do this plus kill the Reveler. The Ruiner, I mean. No. Why are you doing that? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then kill the Ruiner here. And then we can go Gala Greeters and blitz this if we draw a land. Or we'll see. Oh my gosh. Nightclubber MVP. Okay. Gala Greeters, High Rise Sawjack as I guess our only option here. And they could trade this, trade that for a shield counter, which is pretty good for them, but like, what else are we doing? So we'll do that. Can still attack next turn as a 4/4 though, so that's still good. Yeah, get absolutely wrecked by Nightclubber here. Okay, make a fishy. Let's go Fencer. Put a counter. Attack with this. Make it a 4/4. Okay. And now they have a 4/6. So let's do this. I think definitely do that. This is going to be a 6/5. Yeah, we'll put it here. And we could trade this for Sewer Crocodile right now. But with Quick Draw Dagger in hand, I'm not going to do that. Tainted Indulgence, okay. Draw 2, discard 1. Midnight Assassin. Do not like that. At least this can deal with it. So we'll get in with the Fencer. They'll block with the Assassin. We'll quick draw Dagger here. It will at least be able to eat that. Is it worth moving this around now? No, because next turn it'll be an 8/7, which is going to line up very well. So I'll keep it. Well, if we draw land, it will be. Okay, 3/3. And a tapped 3/2. Okay. Get in with fishy. Don't get in with fishy. Okay, so we can go clean up crew and then exile the initiate as opposed to just gaining 4 life. I think that's better value. And we'll put a counter here, put a counter there. Now this doesn't have good trades, unfortunately. It could just trade for Sewer Crocodile at this point. So no attacks. We have a lot of creatures in our deck, so we have a lot of triggers we could be getting here, as long as they don't draw out of it. Draw removal into it, I mean. I'm fine trading this here, and then what are they doing with that? I mean, I guess I'll block it. They're trying to get 5 types in their yard. They have a 3, a 2, a 7. This would put a 4. I guess I'll do this. Fine by me. I see. Okay. Yeah, that happens. That happens. Crowbar. Let's get those couple of triggers here. Let's see what we want to do about it. So now they have 6 power. So if we put the crowbar over here and attack with both of these, they don't have good attacks or good blocks. So go to combat. Get in with these two now. They go to 1, I guess. And I guess I'll move this over here now, just because. No reason not to, I don't think. Echo Inspector. Should be alright. We still have lethal on board. Get another trigger. This will be an 8/8 if we put this on it. Yeah, may as well. Do they have a way to kill a 1/1? Or was it that card that phases out? Or is that only your creature? Oh, okay, that's what they had. Alright. 6 and 2. Let's see if we can get the first trophy in the format here. Unfortunately, I don't think we can keep this. We have no way to cast any card in our hand. 4-drop, 4-drop, 5-drop, 5-drop. I think we have to mulligan. We will keep this one, and then I want to keep all this. It's all great. Guess Glittermongerer? Yeah, I guess I'll put back Glittermongerer here. Throng, not a bad draw. Assuming we can find a third land for it. Okay, I'll play Scarab here. And probably trade with this thing. Because if we miss a land, we're going to want that treasure. Oh boy. 3 mana, 2/3 menace, lifelink, sack another creature, look at the top card, you may put it in your graveyard, beginning your end step, there are 5 or more, you can pay 2 life to draw. Yeah. Take action and get that now. It's a red creature? Okay, so that's not going to happen. So we can double block the Sanguine Spy here, but gosh. I mean, we're 2 for winning ourselves to do it. Okay, that's good. It's good. Probably just play Overseer here, leaving a green open in case we draw that kill spell. And really hope they don't have Nightclubber in their deck. Okay, so next turn we have Strong Arm. Gosh, I didn't realize how bad our deck is to Nightclubber. Alright, they got all their colors now. We'll play this. And I'm suspicious of a counterspell here. So let's see if we can go attack with Overseer first. I don't even know what counters are in the format, but they're going to do something. So I don't know if I want to play Strong Arm. So I'm going to go Crowbar and Throng here. Maybe return return whatever. The 4 mana, put it on top library or whatever. Okay. They're gonna sack a creature to surveil. I'm fine with that. That opens up attacks now. Oh my god. Yep, so they were just holding that back. Alright, get completely owned. They knew they had that in hand and they were just not playing creatures into it, so. Yeah, get completely owned. 1, 2, 3, 4 for 1. 5 almost. Okay, we have a 1. We have a 3/3 now. It's a 3/3 legitimate business person. And then we lose. All right, well, GG. Couldn't do much about that. Yep, mythic, rare, board wipe, 6/6 flyer. Looks like we did not quite get there. And could have done this before, but whatever. It doesn't really matter what we do. Okay. Guess we're just going to do this, because why not? It even changes the name on the card. It's pretty funny. Alright. Hit you for 4. Can't do that. Don't have a green and a red. So. Do that one. But we're dead next turn to that anyway, so we have 1 turn to deal 18 points of damage to them. If they play a 5-power creature, then we just lose. Close enough. Alright. Celebrity Fencer will not do it. We could not quite get the trophy here because Zeotora is a mythic bomb that we're never going to beat. So, 6/3, not too bad though. This deck was pretty good. I mean, it was kind of on the back of Gaelic Readers, but if we had the good curve outs, it was a pretty good deck. I like the creature-based aggro decks in this format so far. Seem to be doing pretty well. So, thanks so much for sticking around all the way to the end of this video. You can check out our end screen to make sure that you can see all the new Capenna drafts that we have done so far on the channel. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I will see you tomorrow for your daily draft.